Welcome back to Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today we're going to be talking about the Teletubby and his quote-unquote brother, Donte, who is no longer alive. I say quote-unquote because he's not actually his brother by blood. Now, this video was supposed to come out yesterday, the 10th of April. Today is the 11th of April. I don't know when you're hearing this video for the first time. The reason why the video never come out on the 10th is because I had to carry out a special operation. I'm not talking about the operation with Dr. Akotio. I'm talking about the kind of operation where, we have to kind of clean house, so to speak. Snakey, you should know by now. You cannot, but with me. This is what happens when criminals, LIQ criminals, start bust case, start to embarrass the JCF, embarrass the justice system, embarrass their favorite leaders, and they start to get overconfident and think them actually have sense. They don't even realize when I'm walking them down a trap. So no, Snakey, YouTube didn't cancel me and ban me from uploading videos. Right? I have not only identified you are the source of those actions, but now I know exactly who you're getting your information from. And with all that said, all I can tell you is just keep tuning in. Now, let me talk about Donte. Donte, as I said, enough people know him as the Teletubby's brother. He's not actually his brother, right? He called himself brothers because they were so close. You see, you have to go back to a time when the snake, right, the Teletubby, all of them, they are linked. So, the idea that the snake and the Teletubby are like, these never-ending enemies, no one if one buck up and the other one is going to be like gunfight at OK Corral. That is not the case. The Teletubby simply isn't built like that. The snake real rival, right, is Fred and them Andy. The Teletubby is just the sponsor. Just the youth who are send the money and I help fuel the madness. So that's the first thing we need to get out of the way. The Teletubby is not the direct rival of the snake. The Teletubby is helping to send money to the man them actually bring the fight to the snake. So that's the first thing we need to establish. The Teletubby is not similar to the snake. Is more similar to your favorite artist who do a jail. Right? Them pay man for the things, right? Them run program per man, etc. The snake does not fear the Teletubby. Or the man them with the Teletubby I send money to and I help fund are the real problem for the snake. So today we're going to look on how Donte, Rickets, lose him life. You see, there was a man by the name of Oshane Duini. Some people might remember him. People call him Ganda, some people call him Sosa. Now I'm going to play a video clip. When them talk, them have this foreign accent and this you can barely understand what them say. But anyway, this youth right here so is Ganda, is Sosa. He plays a key role in this story. And in this video, you're going to hear him mention somebody named Jesus. But he mentioned him before. Look out for film video down the road. So, this is Ganda.
That nigga saying the last thing he did in that shit, I go 250 on that Bretlin. That watch me costing out of a fashion. I wear my mansion on my fucking hat. So this nigga don't know. This is Jesus on the fucking street. And nigga tell you?
So the reason why I share that individual is because Donte ended up losing life after that you dead. Sosa or Ganda, when you use them name there, are the same man me attack. That you didn't get killed. So when Ganda dead, naturally, you don't go in a badness. The man them that look for retaliation. But based on how Oshane Duini, Sosa, was a high value member of the gang, all of the youths in the bad breed rate him. Them never just want to kill back anybody. So based on how important Sosa was to bad breed, them did want to get out somebody who was important to the other side. Them finally find somebody. The opportunity presented itself and dropped right into them hand. What if you look on your screen right now?
Any other way are dirt. Dirty.
City, we not pretty.
Got
No
time.
time, we not pretty. Hot drugs, you know.
Kill and collect.
Smoke and forget.
Alright,
Self-employed with a rifle and a handgun.
Remember me tell you.
And all of my friends them are murderer. Cut it there, sir.
Jump.
6 them out here.
El man ago. Finance. El gone.
Put it on. 6 wheel out there.
Tell them no.
We are
Them
in the
good.
club. Suck on the man.
Alright.
Yeah, and I make no money.
Yeah.
I've been all over the world and I never seen a youth look like this. Jamaica produced these youth. I'm not even talking about the criminal side of it. I'm talking about just their appearance. Now, just in case you're confused, the youth who you see, I slam the zinc fence and I say G City. And the one who draw down him shirt and show the six are the same individual. But you know it go already. These youth go through phases. 1 minute them black, next minute them brown, next minute them are Chinese, next minute them are Anglo-Saxon. It's very hard to keep up. But a Donte, right, in the two video them, and you hear one of them bridging them say, right, I held them a go. So that's Mr. Donte. It's a 666. So after Sosa lose Fame Life, right, the man them connected to Donte get him out. Donte was celebrating his birthday. And the morning after his birthday, 12 o'clock passed, so yeah, it was the morning after. Him go link woman. Tell him say must come for the eagle eye. You know it got already. Birthday, the girl I promised an eagle eye. You hear him talk about kill and collect, smoke and forget. Well, him go collect some eagle eye and end up collect gunshot. Right? And bear in mind, Donte is stray. Him stray big time. But when you know say an eagle eye make man stray all the time. An eagle eye make man stop think logically. Considering what happened to Sosa, the fact that Donte was even in that situation, show you say, an eagle eye would make the small eye take over. So while him sit down in him car, he go to Rickets. The bad breed man them draw down on him. The man them never just kill Donte. Bad breed man them have the whole thing on video. Welcome to Jamrock. Irie man. So, remember me telling about Sosa, who Donte was killed for in retaliation? Well, it came round to the funeral of Sosa. So by now, the following January, because Donte was killed in December 2017, the following January, a time for Sosa get buried. Some of you remember a story coming out of a funeral getting shoot up. A man dead at the funeral. That was Sosa's funeral. The whole thing was caught on video as well. You see, as the man carried the casket for Sosa, all of a sudden, you hear a couple shots go off. So the man at the bottom of the hill, I said, no worry yourself, or the soldier them a fire shot. Why them say that? Because the security forces were at the funeral. They were securing the funeral. But by now, right, most of them already, and the soldiers and police officers left. As soon as them left, shots start fire. But the people at the bottom of the hill who carry the casket, Sosa's casket, I didn't look a celebration, and I big him up, you know, real general, real Don. Them so confused and they don't know what go on, till them see people start run down the hill. At one point, the man then put the casket on the ground. Man start hide behind car, it was complete madness. I have that video though. Obviously, I can't post it on YouTube, so I posted it on Patreon. Link is in the description. But the man then pull on the casket. People start hide. When the smoke clear, the makes man get shot. Dead. But 3 or 4 people get shot, including a pregnant woman. Complete madness. Even the funeral gets shut up. So even though Sosa and Donte dead a long time now, because they were so important, Sosa to Bad Breed, Donte to G City and the Teletubby, even now them still a tricycle scores. The 87 who shoot up Donte, even now, them still a try hunting. Even now, when the man them get money, them still a try kill back man for things that happen from 2018, 2017, 2016. Remember when time he bust the case? People celebrated. See, another innocent youth who the system tried to set up has walked free. The youths win again. The Teletubby, that is scamming game long time. The Teletubby has been sponsoring, funding murder for a long time. But you know the narrative. I'm a fight against the youths. The Teletubby responsible for enough people losing them life. Not because him, quote unquote, step in the streets and do up and shooting. He wasn't really that type of, criminal. G-Man, his brother, was that type of criminal. Teletubby, right, provide the financial backing. But the scamming was just a start. When the Teletubby bust in a music and then start to bring on a different level of revenue, start to have a different level of clout. You see, one thing when you do another scam up on the block, but when time you're a hot artist, people want their own you, that draw in more youths, because they want their side of you, because their name have a buzz. The Teletubby took advantage of that and help bring in more youths, right? When can send out or do him killing them. So the Teletubby uses clout as an entertainer to strengthen the G-City gang by bringing it into the mainstream through his music. The Teletubby was one of the people who made G-City a household name. Many Jamaicans were walking around talking about G-City and the Six and all that, and things say it was just music. But you're going to hear about this further on down the line. So right now, even though the Teletubby is not in Mobile, he's still a major factor in Wagwande. He's a major reason in why that parish is not just so violent and bloody now, but from a long time, even before you start to hear him name in a music. So now that we've clarified the whole Donte situation, now know how far the Teletubby I come from as a criminal, going back to his scamming days to now his quote-unquote artist days. You should have a better idea, because I'm telling you, one of your favorite producers are violence producers. And many of your favorite entertainers are entertaining murderers. Look like when the thing say, or some kind of joke to my depon. Or is it because in the ear say, bad mind artist? I'm going to show you, over time, how your favorite leaders have failed to deal with people who are openly criminals. I'm going to show you just how open the Snake, the Teletubby, G-City, all of them youth. You're going to see that them youth don't hide and do nothing. They've been doing this in a plain sight, and the government, security forces, still cannot do anything about it. As I say all the time, either them can't do it or them don't want to do it. But we are here say by June it will go quell. Now we know say quell no mean zero, but quell mean a major reduction. But here's the thing, now quelling can go on if the people that want to finance it. See that run up and down free like a bird. They can find a one gun here, find a one gun there, shoot a 187 here, shoot a 187 there. But 87s are a dime a dozen. The Teletubby, the Snake, them just replace them. So now that we clear up the whole Donte thing, look out, not just about the Teletubby, but also an your favorite producer. Your favorite producer who, for one day, thought he had scored a major victory. And now, he will realize what happens to those who try and the realist movement. Agent Squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know more life. Vulture Squad, see you circling. Bless.